Hey everybody, Matt back with you. Hope you're okay and welcome to the dark side of the moor. Today I am in a very familiar location if you are a long-time viewer of the channel. This is Dark Lane, also known as the Magna Via, and it is the ancient road between Wakefield and Halifax. So to get to Halifax you would have to have come up here many centuries ago. The path is still here and it's formed this kind of tunnel of trees. It's quite an amazing place. However, if you know where I am here, you possibly know where I am heading to. Okay, so from here we're about maybe half a mile off Allen Brickworks, which for quite a long time made glazed bricks that you could put in kilns, etc. And it's quite a big kind of factory mill complex. And over time it became abandoned, and it's still there. And I think probably in the 80s, a lot of kind of new age types, if you will, apologies if that's the wrong terminology, moved in and they covered it in graffiti, what's left. And it's kind of been allowed to be that way. So if you're a graffiti artist, you go there because it's a place you want people to come and see your graffiti. And the nature of it is that over time it won't be there. Somebody will come and cover it up, and the next time you visit, as in this is I think our fourth visit to here, the graffiti is different. Now last time I came I hadn't left it long enough. It wasn't very different. I didn't come in 2025, so this is kind of a return visit, and probably I think to avoid repetition, my final visit for this channel, because yeah, you don't need to see it over and over again and I can move on to different things. But I know a lot of people who like this place and like me to come here and film it, and also I know some people who watch who have graffitied here, and that's great. I love hearing from you. So we'll see what's there today. I'll give you a little bit of history when we're there. It is interesting looking at our own history of this channel, how quite early days we covered a lot of abandoned places. We were kind of mixing with urban exploring, which I was already too old to be doing that. But so many now have gone, you know, it's not the same. Some have been demolished, some have become something else, all in very quick succession really. I'll put some links on at the end if you're interested in those. I'll also put the links onto our past visits for this place. And now I'll shut up and let's head there. And if you haven't been here, it is quite extraordinary. And if you like kind of apocalyptic visions of the future, this place really could be like a set from 28 years later. You'll see what I mean. Whatever I wear never survives this walk. Okay, here we are in the abandoned Allen Brickworks, the graffiti village. By the sounds of it, I'm not here alone. There we go. Often I'm not. But yeah, we'll have a walk around. I'll show you some of the pieces of graffiti, what the buildings look like. yeah, if this isn't your kind of video, it's absolutely fine. Feel free to go on to the next one, but yeah, hopefully we'll find some different pieces whilst we're here. So yes, this is a filthy and dangerous place. There is asbestos at various points, so do be careful. And obviously you never know quite who's going to be here. But the fact there is so much graffiti means somebody must often be here. And certainly I avoid this place at the weekends. But keep that in mind if you do come. But what we're here for is really history and seeing bits of history as well as the graffiti, because it's things like this. You've got like an old conveyor belt here, and I guess kind of the major pieces of equipment that they couldn't take out when it was abandoned just left here essentially, and you'll see lots of this as well, and obviously graffiti too. Allen Brickworks is an important but often forgotten part of Calderdale's industrial past. The site began in the early 1900s as the Halifax Glazed Brick Works in the Walterclough Valley near Shibden. In 1905 it was taken over by industrialist Henry Victor Allen, who transformed it into a specialist brickworks. Allen shifted production to refractory bricks, highly heat-resistant bricks used in furnaces, kilns and fireplaces. The bricks were then transported by a narrow-gauge railway up the valley to Hipperholme station, and at its height the brickworks was a major regional employer. It remained as a brickworks until the 1960s, when it then became a plastics factory before closing sometime in the 1980s. Right, so it's interesting. So since my last visit, and you'll be able to compare with other videos, some of it has been demolished, and there's obviously also been attempts to block entrances to buildings. Very, very, very poor attempts, but attempts all the same. So all that means is we're going to get filthier than usual. One thing I should just point out is I cannot guarantee there won't be any offensive language and things on the walls. I won't be deliberately filming anything like that, but if it appears, then there's nothing I can do about it. It's just there. It doesn't represent the channel. You know that by now. I think this section had a roof on last time. There are the remains of old showers just here. I used it once. Truth be told, I'm not exactly blown away at the moment by what's here. I usually like really big pieces of art. Tags and graffiti are fine, but it's nice to see artwork. Often there's some really good pieces in here, but yeah, not a lot standing out at the moment. Even inside it's been covered up. And we find our first official Allen brick. And another. Once again, more equipment. This time there's a date on it. I think on the last time this piece of machinery was tested. From memory it was 1960s. Let's see if I'm right. If we can still read it. Ooh, no, not quite. Scribbled out. Date made. Oh, 61 I think it says on it. 1961. They're not quite a test, more a patent. More attempts to block the place. 1 foot high soil. It's not going to work, guys. Wow. Hello. Wow. And you can see there's been fires here. And I don't know, this floor, it's like the adventure game. Does anyone remember that? I'm not going to be a Luphillis. I'm going to be Dugirev and not go across. And if you do remember the adventure game, I'm really sorry, but you're old. Oh, this makes me very happy. So some of you might know I'm a huge fan of Goofy. And I always look for Goofy artwork. That is amazing, okay? Best thing here so far, 100%. Thank you, whoever did this. I think you did it for me. I requested Goofy in the last one. More signs of the past. Enjoying it so far? Want to see me go more into the depths of the earth and the darkness and the filth? Of course you do. Why are you still watching if not? Well, unfortunately, I don't have my torch today, and at various points in these things there are huge drops, so I'm not going to go too far into them. I won't be able to make this out, and it's once again had a lot of infill. This is the back of another huge machine, I think a crushing machine, if you can make it out. There's a proper look at the crusher, it's still here. Right, often there's some good artwork up on the top floor there, so we'll head there in a moment. Alien's still there, that's been there forever. Okay, so I think the fact that graffiti hasn't changed much is a bit disappointing. It's 18 months, I think, since I came here. There's no big pieces of art either. There used to be some massive pieces. Just have a look through some of the other videos, you'll see what I mean. And yeah, I think the fact that they are blocking off entrances makes me wonder if things are starting to happen here after so long. So this will be the last visit unless somebody absolutely requests I come here. Yeah, doesn't quite have the same feel to it. However, Goofy is a winner, and although we still haven't quite finished, I don't think anything is going to beat Goofy. I'm putting 10p on it. Let's find out. So it can be quite an interesting place because at times you definitely hear voices, and I'll just point out there are official footpaths running through here, so you know you are allowed to walk through it. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody yet. I've definitely heard people. I wonder where they are. Wow, nearly every brick we're finding now is Allen Brickworks. And another bit that's been knocked down and filled in. We won't go any further into here. Another big piece over here. So we always like a little bit of horror. And who better than Ghostface? Right, so just two areas really left to look at. These and those. Those are all very collapsed, and those are the old office buildings. So I don't think they'll head in there today. Let's have a look here. Finally saw the people as well. I don't know who jumped more. This is a very small toilet block. I'm guessing there would have been more originally. Still smells like a toilet block. Skeletor's gone. It's here somewhere. Oh, a cottage. How lovely. Wow. Finally, another piece of art. That's cool. Aye. Yep, no access to the cottage anymore anyway. All collapsed. Or deliberately put here, one or the other. Okay, so I think that pretty much covers our 2026 look at the brickworks, and probably our final visit to the brickworks. Not only for this channel, but I think in general. Not a lot's changed. Not a lot of new artwork, and these, been a lot of things are going on here obviously, so I will probably leave it at this as our last one. I will come back if somebody does me a massive Jason Voorhees from Friday 13th, but let me know. And if somehow, I may be flattering myself here, if somebody saw the last video and decided to come and do a goofy for me, thank you. But even if you just did it off your own back, also thank you, because that was my favourite piece today. But yeah, it has a bit of a different vibe today. So yeah, I think we'll call it a day, but there we go. Okay, I'm muddy, but thankfully not wet, and ready for some lunch. So I will catch you very soon for the next video. Take care. Bye for now.